Here with another Caspa update. All right, we are looking possibly for higher prices right over here. All right, we're going to go over that here in a second. You can see this massive wedge forming. Obviously this is a bearish formation. It does not mean that it cannot break out the top side. All right, especially if Bitcoin and the Russell take off. All right, now if we come over here and look at the Russell, it was right up at that 786 yesterday. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Let's open this up. All right, get this off here. I have a few alarms set, and I apologize. Let's take a look at this thing. All right, looks like it's back testing what we got going on down here. All right, an alarm right up here. Let's move that out of the way, and let's look at the bigger picture here. Let's go out in the weekly. Alright, here it is, right here. Alright, we need this breakout. You can see my alarm up there. Let's move that out of the way. That is set up. We are bullish as far as the moving averages go. Alright, and we're on a weekly right here. A wave 5. Alright, if that's what we're looking for inside here. Let's zoom in just a little bit more here. Alright, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's see what the measurement is for that. Right up at that 786 right there. Okay, then we would expect an ABC, and then hopefully upward and onward, right? I apologize, that's the Discord over there. We've been killing that Bitcoin trade, man. We got a bunch of them today. Let me show you real quick. I'll just come over here real quick. We ended up oh my god, there was a few people over 200%. I ended up with 170. I'm sorry, this thing. Sometimes, I don't know why. There's 220 for Hugo. He did really good. I got 173. There's a few more up over 200% here. Right here, 220% for Cadman Swag. Great job, guys. Yeah, we ended up nailing that over there. That was that C wave down. 200%, man, that's a lot. All right, so yeah, if you had 1,000 on that, you made $2,000. If you had 100 on it, you made $200 in profit, you know. So very good trade. If you're interested in that stuff, guys, sign up for level 3. I'm not going to talk a whole lot about that today. It's a level 3 membership. It's only $15. You get a lot of stuff with it. Anyway, we got this 1.618 up here to 786. All right, so that there would end up being a wave 5 up. All right, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, 4 actually pulled down here. All right, so let's measure that one more time. Make sure we got this 100% correct. Top, bottom, yeah. Right there, right on that 786. All right, so we could be looking for a pullback here in Russell. The weekly RSI is still heading up. That does not mean this cannot head up higher, okay? That's for sure. All right, they're down here in the RSI. Do we have any bearish divergence going on down there? Over here, is that a lower high? Boy, oh boy, that's super, super close. All right, you do have a little bit of a lower high, it looks. No bearish divergence on the bottom, or bullish divergence. The monthly, all right, nothing there. We have higher highs coming in down here. The monthly is heading towards the upside. The 5-day, this is the big one here, this Russell. All right, yesterday on yesterday's video, that thing was just so close to going. All right, the 5-day still heading up and bullish. Okay, the 3-day. So I'm saying these. That does not mean that has to stop at a 1618. It has, all right. It's usually a pretty darn good measurement. I use that 1618 constantly when I'm trading, a lot. Okay, so yeah, this thing absolutely could get a pullback right here. If we go in on the 12-hour, 12-hour is still correcting. Look at that, man. Wow, that's a big lower low. Yeah, we're going to get that push up we're looking for. We're back testing right now off of this breakout. I mean, pretty important area right now that it's in. Let's take a measurement of it right here. See where it's at. All right, is it ABCing from here? More than likely. quite honestly. You know, if you're going to be 100% honest, there's a 618, 702. It's right in that area for a pullback. Where could it pull back to? Well, if we take it from this high, these two highs right here, the two red ones, pull it down, you know, could be potentially looking, you know, and these measurements work, guys. We've been using this all day on Bitcoin over there, and man, we nailed. There's a few people taking a trade back up right now. All right, I have an entry. I'm waiting for it. We're going to trade that thing back up. Looks like it's doing what I put on the video yesterday. All right, so this thing could end up pulling back down to 2130. We got the 8 hour. And this thing is massive. This is probably bigger than Bitcoin to cover. All right, the 8 hour coming down, the 4 hour. Look how we're getting a bounce off that trend line. Doesn't mean it's going to that we're 100% going to do an ABC here. All right, it's looking that way, quite honestly. It really is. But we have hit some support there. All right, the 1 hour. The 1 hour is we have a green 1 hour. It is trying to head to the upside here. All right, but to get you know, to get anywhere out of here, it's going to have to break up above 2260, 2260. All right, that would take out these highs here, and that would go. If it doesn't, look for a retracement down to 2130, and that could fit in with Bitcoin here with this ABC we've been talking about over here. All right, let's go over here to Bitcoin real quick. I'm going to speed this up, guys. I apologize. That Russell is so important. All right, let's get on my other chart here. Go out to 4 hour. All right, this is what we talked about yesterday on this video. And we came right down to the area where I put a box at, where this thing could bounce. All right, you can see right over here, we entered that area. Now this thing's getting a start here. All right, looks like a 1-2. You know, this thing's gonna run up here. The big thing is it gonna take out this over here? Well, we ended up. Let's talk this out a second, okay? Because all this is so important, guys. Please, 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 don't think this is just boring content, because this means everything. It really does. This means money in your pocket, in my pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. After 5 waves up, what do you have? You have an ABC correction coming in. Okay. So we're looking for a rollback up here in Bitcoin, up to a 618 or 702. All right. Looks like a bottom in there. Let's pull this up and zoom in. All right, make sure we got these on here 100% correct. Right about there. Okay, so we're probably looking at a run back up here, 67,330 up to 67,587, right in that zone there. All right, so we're gonna put a block in here. All right, that we'll be watching for an area. You know, the 618 to 702. That's your B leg area. So we will watch this area for a rejection. You know, hopefully it's not going to bust through there. I highly doubt that. All right, the 12 hour is just about reset down here, and that's for our move up. All right, the RSI at very high down there on the 12 hour. The daily is coming down here. It's flattening out up here. You got to get this run back up. Let's look at the 3-day, the 5-day, and the weekly. The 3-day still bullish, right at the very top. 5-day still heading up, bullish, and your weekly still heading to the upside here. Okay, look at this massive upward. You know, similar to Caspa as far as this type of formation. Very similar here. All right, the question is, after this ABC, are we going to get this break out of here? You know, that's the big thing, and the Russell has everything to do with that. All right, so if we get this ABC here, if this ends up playing out correctly, we would expect a move down. Let me get this box off here so I can see that bottom. We hit it. Okay, that's what we were looking for. We hit a bottom right there. All right, if this goes up to the 618, the bottom would be in here at about 64,242. And this is going to take days to play out, guys. I mean, this is a 4-hour chart. You have 2 days right in here. All right, if it runs up to the 702, then we'll pull it up a little bit, and you're looking at 64,486. All right, so we're looking for a run down here, a bottom, right down through here for Bitcoin. All right, from there down to there. Okay, yeah, right down in this block down here is where we'll be looking. But we're expecting a run back up here first. All right, this run, you're looking, you know, not a whole lot, 2 to 2.5% roughly. All right, that's what I'd be expecting here. So keep a very, very close eye on that. Looks like you have a 1, 2. You got your ABC for your wave 2 in here. You got your 5 waves up for your wave 1, 2. This third wave here, this is what we're trying to get into over there in Discord. This third wave, this should be a real hammer. This one here should be where you make a pile of money. The 3 wave and the 5 wave, you know. 4th wave is a good wave to get in on. Any pullback area, you know, you can get in. That's your key to this. All right, now let's head over here. Sorry about that. But as far as Caspa goes, we are hitting an area here of very high interest. All right, if we put a Fibonacci on here, we are right in the 618,702, right up in this zone. All right, I've been looking for this wave 5 to complete up out of here. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This 5th wave here, we haven't got much of anything of a wave 5. Okay, you can see clearly the wave 3 right there, the 4th wave pullback. You know, for even if that was it right there, if that was the end of the 4th wave, you'd expect it up to 18.8. That's what we were looking for, 18.8. Is this pulling back further before it goes? That would take it up to 19 cents. A little over 19 actually. Right there's that top. Trying to get this as good as I can. Yeah, 19.1 roughly. All right, somewhere right around there you'd be looking at if this runs up for that 5th wave. All right, we got the daily RSI trying to turn back up. Okay, we got the 12-hour heading towards the upside here. That's great. You know, maybe we'll get a wave 1, a 2-wave pullback. This should be 5 waves. All right, inside of this 5th wave. All right, that's how they go. This market runs in waves. So you got the 8-hour rolling over here. The 4-hour, let's see if we can see any kind of formation starting in here. The 4 hours getting near the top, and the 1 hour. All right, you can see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. See, that's, man, oh man, I'm telling you guys, it's worth learning all this stuff, you know. 3, 4, 5, or you got it, actually you got it right here, I apologize. 3, 4, 5 right there. You got 5 waves right up through there. All right, actually this could have overextended a little bit, a little sloppy through here. All right, that's the only thing I don't like. I like to see nice smooth wave patterns here. So we're gonna have to wait here. Probably you still have that 1 hour going back. If I was looking for an entry on this thing for an upward pull here, you know, I'd get your Fibonacci on there and look for the 50% to 618 area for a run up here on this. All right, we're still looking for that wave 5 up, and either this, what would then validate this is a drop right down below here. All right, 17.1. We're very close to this thing being invalidated anyway. You know, on a 12-hour, you're all right for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but you know, and you do have, looks like an ABC in here for a wave 4 pullback. That would be typical in a 5th wave right here. Yeah, you can see that pretty clearly. All right, 1, 2, 3. You got A, B, C, wave 4 pullback. And this should be a 5th wave up in here. All right, but we'll see how it plays out, guys. Keep a very, very close eye on it. Let's take a look at the crypto bubbles real quick here. See what's going on here. We got a lot, you know, pretty decent day out there for some stuff. Look at Tau. That thing's been a beast, hasn't it? What's it up to? $340. I got to get a Tau video out. And if we go over to Kaspa Block Explorer, please hit that like and subscribe, guys. Look at this, 556. That's incredible. This petahash is flying. 1.2 blocks per second, transactions per second, 1.2 blocks per second. That goes up and down constantly. Here's your live transactions. Rusty, that's what we want to see everything on. Let's go over to the wallets. Sorry if you hear the I'm doing it actually in the house today in my little office with a cat. It's a little fountain we have for the cats. It runs it. Yeah, my wife. The cats are ridiculous, like kids. Let's take a look here. All right, last 24 hours. Look at this. Plus six sharks, plus 2 in the last hour. All right, so there's other people that see they wouldn't be buying here, the big guys, if they thought price was going down, right? Last 7 days we've added the whale. Last 24 hours, the dolphins, 100,000 to a million. If you hold that much, you're decent at charting or whatever. I'm not saying these guys down here aren't, but and sharks, these guys are not buying because they think price is going down. All right, so we will see what happens, guys. Keep a very close eye on this thing. I think that pretty sure this has one last push up here before correction. We'll see. All right, but I'm really looking for 19.2. We'll see if we get it. Thank you so much, guys. I will talk to you soon. Have a great night, everybody.